In today's video, we're going to be discussing iron, the functions of iron in the body, as well as plant sources of iron. So iron plays several important roles in the body. So iron helps to first transport oxygen in the body. Iron is a key component of what's known as hemoglobin, and that's a protein found in red blood cells, and that actually helps to carry oxygen from the lungs to the rest of the body. Secondly, iron also aids the body in the metabolism of carbohydrates and fat. So as such, iron is used to help increase energy. Iron is also necessary for the proper function of the brain and nervous system. And iron is also an essential element for the production of immune cells. And that helps the body to fight off infections. Another way in which iron is necessary is for the production of collagen. And collagen is a protein that helps to form connective tissue, and that's what keeps our skin, hair, and nails looking nice and healthy. Another way in which iron is useful is iron is necessary for the production of some hormones, such as there's many different functions of iron, and you can see why it's so important and how the body relies on having healthy iron levels. So this is a section of video where I'm going to give a disclaimer. It's important to be careful that you don't consume too much iron, as excessive iron intake can actually lead to other problems. And plant sources, while they're my first choice, they're not easily absorbed in the body as iron sources are. However, you could do certain things like adding in vitamin C to help with the absorption of iron. We can find vitamin C in a lot of different fruits, citrus fruits, bell peppers. All these can actually help to have the vitamin C, which helps to absorb plant-based iron. All right, so now we're going to talk about the plant sources of iron, and I am going to be referencing Herbal Holistic Healing. And this is my book that is coming out very soon. Actually, you can pre-order it, and I'll be sending it out probably about January 18th to the first people who ordered it, okay? And the price will be going up on the date after the release. So you want to make sure that you go ahead and pre-order it. It will be going up significantly. I talked to a lot of people, and we kind of came up with the best pricing. And I always try to let people that maybe can't afford it get it early, but make sure that you get it early because it will be going up. But it's totally worth the price no matter when you get it. All right, and then I also have the workbook here. I was silently working on it. It is complete, almost 100 pages, and this is a guide, a complimentary workbook that comes along with it. So you'll find different quizzes that you can take, spaces for making your own programs and recipes, also to make your own body or system studies, as you'll find in here. So all different types of protocols. This is definitely something that you need to go along with this, especially if you are self-studying. All right, so I have a section in here, and I'm just going to go to it. And it is a section known as our daily nutritional guide. And so I list the amount of vitamins and minerals that you need each day for the average person. And then I also list some sources of some of those vitamins and minerals. So number one, plant-based source of iron is going to be our beans. And so white beans, 1 cup of white beans gives you 37% of iron. And so things such as the beans, chickpeas, and lentils are also good sources of iron. And then we're going to look at next are nuts and seeds. So I have a section here in that same section, and we have a seed and nut breakdown. So we talk about the different nut or seed, and we talk about the nutrients, so what is a good source of. And so for iron, we have chia seeds. We also have hemp seeds. Pumpkin seeds also are another good source of iron. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds as well, all good sources of iron. The next, whole grains are a good source of iron. So let's go back. So here on teff or amaranth, for about 1/4 cup, you get 15 to 20% of iron, which is really good. Quinoa will give you 15%. Oats, brown rice, all will give you some iron as well. All right. And then also we have mushrooms. So white button mushrooms, a cup of them cooked is 15% as well. Then you also have our leafy greens and vegetables, so things like spinach, kale, collard greens. On here, I have moringa. A fresh cup of moringa is 11%. Burdock, if you have the raw burdock, is 10%. Dandelion greens are 9%. Then there's dried fruits such as raisins, apricots, and prunes. And so dried apricot, 100 grams is 35%, which is a really good number. And then you have things like tofu or tempeh, which are soy-based products, and those also have a higher amount of iron as well. And then lastly, we have our fortified foods, those things like cereals, breads, and even plant-based milk. Sometimes they do include iron. So I hope that this was helpful for you. When we're looking at herbs, because that was more about food, but when we're looking at herbs, there are some herbs that also do have some iron. And then there are some that actually can help to the body to assimilate iron. And so things like yellow dot could be really beneficial when you're looking at that. And also we have blackstrap molasses, which is also a good source of iron. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you thought of it below, and let me know what video you want me to do next. And don't forget to pick up Herbal Holistic Healing, which will help you with healing and getting proper nutrition and all types of wellness that you need in day to day to be healthful or to be healthy in the new year. All right, so I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.